Next, let's relate this notion of an entropy with the KL divergence. So I just rewrote the definition of the KL divergence that we studied here. Okay, so this definition. Okay, and then this can be rewritten in this form and in this form. Okay, so if we put negative here, and then this guy is the definition of this entropy, right? And so the positive version can be viewed as this guy, right? And then this part is almost similar to this one, right? But in this place of pi, we instead use another, the probability value from another distribution q, right? So this guy is actually called the entropy, but it's called cross entropy because we are measuring the entropy between kind of two probability distributions by mixing the two together in the original definition of the entropy. Okay, so in this case of this entropy of P itself, we know P in this previous case, P is the one-hot vector, and that can be viewed as like 0 probability and 0 and 0, right? So among the three possible cases, 1, 2, and 3, and then it had the probability of all ones into this value, but 0 probability on all the other values. So in this case, we know that it is having a 0 uncertainty like this. So we know this guy is 0, right? And then this scalar divergence is actually the same as something called the cross entropy, defined as this, right? So we understand that the scalar divergence is a measure that quantifies the difference between the two probability distribution P and Q, and it is actually the same as this cross entropy, right? In the case where we have P as one-hot vector that has a 0 uncertainty, right? And so if P is a one-hot vector with the 0 uncertainty, and then cross entropy is the same as scalar divergence, and thus this scalar divergence is measuring the distance between the probability between P and Q, right? And thus, and also, from the fact that this P is just a one-hot vector like this, and then we know the scalar divergence is boiling down to this equation, right? And thus it will be just a negative log q yi, right? And this q is the prediction value from our model, and the yi is the ground truth label, right? And then this one is our softmax loss that we studied, like here, right? Okay, so this one is frequently called the cross entropy loss. Okay, due to these relationships that we studied just now. Okay.